Welcome to our time travel adventure. Did you know that time travel has been scientifically proven to be possible? Einstein's theory of relativity says that time travel is possible, and it also proves that time is not absolute, but relative. So, are you ready to explore the past, present, and future? Let's dive in. Time travel has always been a fascinating concept in science fiction, but did you know that it may not be purely a work of fiction? As crazy as it sounds, time travel has been scientifically proven to be possible. This theory was first introduced by Albert Einstein's famous theory of relativity, where he proved that time is not absolute, but relative. This means that the speed at which time passes differs for different observers depending on their relative speeds. So even though time travel may sound like something straight out of a sci-fi novel, it could very well be a reality. With this exciting possibility in mind, it's time to strap in and get ready to explore the past, present, and future. The adventures that await are limitless. Time travel is possible, but it's not easy. The first thing to understand is that time travel can only happen through space-time, and the farther you travel through space, the farther you travel through time. Time travel is possible due to black holes and wormholes, which are areas of space-time that are warped or curved. Traveling through time is a fascinating concept that has intrigued both scientists and the general public alike. While many believe that time travel is just a work of science fiction, there are some intriguing theories that suggest otherwise. However, one must understand that it's not as simple as hopping on a time machine and punching in your preferred destination. In fact, time travel can only happen through space-time, and the farther you travel through space, the farther you travel through time. This means that you need to navigate through the complex web of space and time to arrive at your desired destination. Black holes and wormholes, which are areas of space-time that are warped or curved, could potentially offer a gateway to time travel. But to reach there, you would require an enormous amount of energy, technology, and expertise to overcome numerous obstacles. Thus, while the possibilities of time travel cannot be ruled out entirely, it's not an easy feat to accomplish. Black holes are incredibly dense bodies that have such strong gravity that nothing, not even light, can escape them. They're also key to time travel. If you come close to a black hole, or you're in a spaceship that circumnavigates the black hole, you can time travel. But don't get too close or you'll be sucked in. As mentioned, black holes are not only fascinating due to their immense gravitational pull, but also for their potential to facilitate time travel. The theory behind time travel near a black hole is based on the concept of time dilation, which suggests that time moves slower in stronger gravitational fields. This means that if one were to approach a black hole, time would appear to be moving slower for them compared to someone observing from a safe distance. However, if one were to actually enter the event horizon of a black hole, where the gravity is so strong that even light cannot escape, they would be trapped and inevitably pulled towards the singularity. It's a fascinating concept, and one that highlights the mind-boggling nature of black holes. Wormholes are theoretical tunnels that connect different points in space-time. If you could safely travel through a wormhole, you could theoretically travel through time. The problem is that wormholes only exist in theory. No one has ever found one or been able to travel through one. Wormholes are believed to be the solution to one of the greatest mysteries in the universe: how to connect the distant parts of the universe. These hypothetical tunnels provide a shortcut through space-time that could be used for interstellar travel or even travel through time. However, their existence is yet to be proven. Scientists suggest that if they exist, they could be incredibly dangerous and challenging to navigate. Besides, some theories insist that wormholes may not be stable and could collapse within microseconds of opening, or even worse, lead to a catastrophic chain reaction that could rip apart the fabric of space-time as we know it. Despite these challenges, researchers continue to explore wormhole theory, hoping to unravel the secrets hidden within these mysterious tunnels. But what if you don't have a black hole or wormhole nearby? Don't worry, you can still build a time machine. Although it hasn't been proven that time machines exist, we can use the theories of general relativity to create a time machine. But be careful. Time travel could have unpredictable and dangerous side effects. It may not be necessary to find a black hole or wormhole to travel through time. According to the theory of general relativity, time travel is possible even without such exotic phenomena. The idea is to create a loop in space-time, known as a closed time-like curve. This can be achieved by bending space-time in a particular manner using massive objects or by creating a circulating light beam. However, the practicality and safety of these methods are still questionable as they raise scientific and ethical concerns. Even if time travel is possible, it could have severe side effects on both the traveler and the timeline. Therefore, we should proceed with caution and continue to explore the possibilities and consequences of time travel theoretically and experimentally. If you could travel through time, you could create a paradox. A paradox is when a time traveler does something that makes it impossible for the past to happen. This is something that you want to avoid. For instance, if you went back in time and killed your grandparents before your parents were born, then you wouldn't exist, which means you couldn't have gone back in time to kill your grandparents. Paradoxes are complicated, but they make time travel very interesting. Time travel is a topic that has fascinated scientists and enthusiasts alike for decades. The idea of going back in time and changing events has always been a popular one, but as we delve deeper into the concept of time travel, we begin to realize the complications that could arise. Creating a paradox is just one of these complications. When a time traveler does something that makes it impossible for the past to happen, a paradox occurs. To avoid such a scenario, time travelers must be careful when altering events in the past. Although paradoxes can make time travel interesting, they also bring to light the complicated nature of time travel. As we continue to explore the possibilities of moving through time, we must also consider the repercussions of our actions and the responsibility that comes with the power to change the past. Before you travel through time, you need to prepare. You'll need protective gear and a time machine. You will also need knowledge of history, so you don't disrupt anything by accident. You must also avoid causing any paradoxes that could affect the future. Expanding on the topic of time travel preparation, it's important to consider the cultural norms and customs of the time period you plan to visit. For instance, certain gestures or attire that are common today may have entirely different meanings in the past. In addition, researching the language and slang of the era can help you blend in and avoid drawing unwanted attention to yourself. It's also crucial to be aware of the political climate and any major events that occurred during that time. A small mistake could have unintended consequences in the future, so being as prepared as possible can prevent any disastrous outcomes. Time travel isn't something that should be taken lightly, so make sure you have all the necessary knowledge and equipment before embarking on such an adventure. Congratulations! Now you know everything there is to know about becoming a time traveler. And although time travel is still a theory and impossible for now, researchers are making progress in understanding the concept better. Who knows, in the near future, we might be boarding time machines the same way we board planes and taking trips through time. Don't forget to share this video with fellow travel enthusiasts and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on time travel. Congratulations on expanding your knowledge about the concept of time travel. Although it is currently considered impossible, researchers are making strides in the field and providing more insight into this intriguing subject. With ongoing research, perhaps time travel will become a reality in the future, allowing us to travel through time just as we travel through space. The idea of hopping on a time machine and exploring the past or the future is a fascinating concept for travel enthusiasts, and it's exciting to think about the possibilities of experiencing different eras firsthand. So, if you're as eager as we are to see what the future holds for time travel, don't forget to share this video with your fellow enthusiasts and leave your thoughts on this captivating concept in the comments below.